Welcome to the Yugioh Progression Circuit. Me and two of my friends are going to embark on a round-robin version of Progression. Every week we'll be opening one box of a sealed Yu-Gi-Oh product and then building a deck before we battle it out between the three of us. Each episode will move on to the next TCG set released in chronological order, with rewards based each week on our duel results, the ability to allocate our packs each week toward past sets, including the new release, and exciting new gameplay elements that's assured to be an all-new Progression environment. Flaming Eternity, released March 1st, 2005, is the 15th set released for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. This set brings a wide range of support for beast monsters, giving them more of a mechanical identity. The rest of the offerings from the set are pretty varied. Support for many different strategies is found throughout. Notable cards in the set include Armed Samurai Benkei, Rescue Cat, Threatening Roar, Good Goblin Housekeeping, Swords of Concealing Light, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Grand Marg the Rock Monarch, Lightning Vortex, Deck Devastation Virus, and Sacred Phoenix of Nephis. Overall, Flaming Eternity offers a wide range of support, with powerful staple cards at its time of printing to sleeper cards that won't be broken until years in the future. This is a set that has stood the test of time. With no further ado, let's get into it. Welcome back to the 2-0 Wheel. I'm your host, Tobin. We're here again. I didn't really think that my Reasoning Gate deck was going to go 2-0. We saw how bricky the hands can be, like in our match against Carson. So I was kind of expecting that to fuck us more than it did, but we got there. We got to do our cool stuff. I'm pretty happy about it. Let's see what we get. No, stop there. Ah, damn it. Okay, well. Super rare wild card. I think that I opened Ancient Sanctuary and sold the Duelist last week. Let me check really quick. Alright, we did a little bit of looking, and we did open those two sets that I mentioned. We got a super rare wild card. I think the best thing we can take is just picking up a copy of Zaborg, so we have another Monarch name in the collection. So we're going to go ahead and take Zaborg, and I'll see you in the pack opening.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We got the O2 wheel, but the real question is, what do we get off of it? So, let's see. A graceful charity ticket. Alright, well, I got one of these, so we'll do it. See you in the next.
Alright, so we won another 1-1 this week. We won against Carson, lost against Tobin. Pretty typical, it seems. So we're just going to go for a quick wheel spin, and we'll see what we get. Promo wildcard. I think I actually know exactly which one I'm going for. We'll double check, but I think I know which one I want.
Alright, my band for this week is drumroll, Wall of Revealing Light. No one's really played it yet. It's just a card I don't like, so we're just gonna ban it before anyone gets to play it. Because this card, I think eventually gets banned, but it just takes forever. So that's it.
Alright, set for this week is Flaming Eternity. This is actually a set that I am hotter on than I have been the past couple. Mainline TCG sets anyway. Obviously, Dark Beginning's crazy. But there's some cool stuff in here, you know, like Lightning Vortex is good, Grand Marg is a guy, King Dragoon can be cool, Gatling Dragon can be cool, Feather of the Phoenix matters sometimes, Sacred Phoenix I like a lot, Silent Swordsman's like a good one tribute. What else is in here? Pole Position's pretty funny. Golem Sentry actually does kind of matter sometimes. Rescue Cat's great. Mechadog Maron is funny. Insect Knight's good. Like Threatening Roar. There's enough stuff in here just kind of like throughout the set. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast obviously is incredible. Concealing Light. All in all, there's good cards at every rarity, which is typically how I evaluate a set to be good. If like there's good stuff throughout the set, if it's not super top heavy, if it's not super bottom heavy, like if it's good throughout. Not every card in here is a banger, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here. We got like beast support, fire support, some wing beast stuff. Set's cool, and we're gonna just sink 24 packs into it. We haven't really been committing to like these more recent sets very heavily, but this is one where I actually kind of do want to get a number of pieces here in the set. Forced Ceasefire is cute, but it's not good. Threatening Roar is good though. Good Gobbling Housekeeping, also good for Chain Burn in the future. Happy to get, if I can get a place out of that. Oh, there we go. Back to back. Benkai is also cool. Rescue Cat number 1. Third Goblin Housekeeping. Golem Sentry looking good. Lightning Vortex is a great pickup. Not that we really need more board breakers, but we'll take it, and that should round out the playset of Threatening Roar. Chiron's a good guy. Pole Position's cute. First Wind Blast. Alright, at least we got one of those. Not a whole lot that we still want at common. Concealing's good. Glad to see that. Second Wind Blast is great. Second Benkai, I think. Second Cat. Maybe third, but I think that's the second one. I don't know that we've seen any Insect Knight up till now. Glad to see that guy, though. I do like him for the cool giant ballpark strats in the future, or like the advanced ritual art strats. Yeah, nothing too notable there. Another Chiron's fine. Another Insect Knight. Playset of Chiron. Playset of Insect Knight. Spell Absorption maybe matters for some decks in the future. Have we got anything at super rare or higher? I don't think we have. Or maybe we got one thing. Soul GHQ's funny. Playset of Wing Blast. It's nice. Wow, really bad rare luck here. Oh, hell yeah. The ultimate rare cross counter. Oh, awesome. Alright, well, pretty dog shit. We got Lightning Vortex. That's good. You know, we're good at pulling the low end stuff. We got our playset of Wing Blast. We got the one of Lightning Vortex. Playset of Chiron. Playset of Housekeeping, Threatening Roar, Insect Knight. One Concealing. 2 Cat. 3 Benkei. Playset of Pole Position. Golem Sentry. It's fine. Wah, wah, wah. That's okay. No big deal. We'll throw it in the collection. And let's see what we can build up.
Good evening, you gabagools. Let's open some packs and see if we can't beat these fools. You know, I like a little Ancient Sanctuary, Flaming Eternity combo going, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, Monster Gate's kind of cool, you know, can't go wrong with that. Yeah. So I guess, like, whatever. Some stuff. Some more stuff. Alright, we got a Moki Moki. That's what we're really after here. No Moki Moki, but I mean, the level limit WB's alright for the Moki Moki deck. Order to Smash is good for the deck. well, the normal monster Moki Moki deck. Let's see what we keep getting. A lot of nothing. Okay, we got Legacy Hunter. Another monster kit. Another level limit area B. We got another Moki Moki. And you know, we got the Go-Go Giga Go-Go. Or whatever. You know, it's not a bad one to have, I guess. It's kind of cool. Maybe that'll be like a viable deck one day. Okay, we got a Missouri DeVille, Cruella's cousin. I don't know if I get to play that deck though, or if I really want to be honest. Another Go-Go Giga Gaga Go-Go. Atomic Firefly's actually kind of sick. And another Moki Moki, so we're chilling on Mokis. We got the stone statue of the Aztecs, so suck it. Another special hurricane, and the end of Anubis, kind of cool. Not a lot. I think that's for that's like for sure a playset of level limit area Bs, I guess. I guess I got a lot of normal, so that's kind of neato for a normal deck. Yeah, got those. Got a Swords of Concealing Light. And a Rescue Cat. And another Rescue Cat. And a Lightning Vortex. Finally have a board wipe. Oh, jeez. We're cooking now. Thanks, Flaming Eternity. Yeah. Meh again. I mean, Insect Knight, that's like big at least. Stuff? Some things? 2 packs left. Nothing too cool. Alright, whatever. Last one. Drum roll. Dang. Alright, well. Guess that's what we got for these. And yeah, I guess I could play a set of Moki Mokis and level limit Bs, so yeah, maybe that deck's gonna come out. You never know. But you can know if you stay tuned and keep watching. So I'll catch you later, you gabagools.
Alright, so we're going to be opening Flaming Eternity. It's got some cool cards here. I'm just going to briefly go over some other cards of note. Swords of Concealing Light is almost the opposite of Swords of Revealing Light. It kind of works nicely in tandem with it, but it's not like as strong, so it's not as broken. Spell Absorption is really cool for, you know, spell-centered decks, especially if you can do the spell counter thing. It can just kind of help to incentivize you to keep on winning. There's like some cool cards like this one. It can like slow down your opponent. This guy's another insect thing. This guy's like a better mixture of like Snatch Steal and like the weird like monstrous shoe monster. It's better because it can just keep the monster permanently, and your opponent just only gains 500 instead of like 1,000. It's cool. I like it. Meteor Destruction is just a funny way to just keep on hitting your opponent for damage as long as they're not 3,000 or less. So it's a good way to kind of whittle them down, especially since you can just use it and then it's over. There's no downside other than the fact that you can't do it to kill him. But yeah, it's a cool card there. There's some like cool trap cards like Assault and GHQ can matter. Force Ceasefire can just do enough, like especially if you don't have Jinzo, it can just be enough for you to attack in without any repercussions, potentially. Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast is pretty cool. We have like Devastation Virus. It's been heavily errated, but it's still a really strong card. If we happen to pull it, if we happen to use it, pretty good. Lightning Vortex is just a budget version of Raigeki. Feather of the Phoenix is still pretty good. This is another Monarch. He's cool. Downside is that he has to target a set card, so in response you can just activate the set card so it doesn't do anything. Blast Magician's funny, again, for the spell counter deck. Behemoth, he's cool. He's one of those other guys who, like, you can get him out cheaper, but the drawback is he's just weaker. Still, he's a cool card. And then the Ultra Rares, we have another Gearfried card. Weird way to get him out, but he's cool-ish. He does care about equipped cards, but he actually wants them. Not really that he doesn't want them. Unlike Gearfried the Iron Knight, who will punish you, more or less, for having things equipped. Swordmaster will reward you for having things equipped. So, interesting there. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. This is like the start of the Nephthys cards. Pretty strong. Like, pretty strong on its own. Considering it is a Phoenix, it can come back, and when it comes back, it's just that much better. Pair that with GHQ, where you can target any one monster. Oh, sorry, specifically one that you control. You're going to destroy this guy, and then your opponent basically mills 2 cards, and he comes back, and he just wipes all of their spell trap cards. I guess it's all, period, not just your opponents. So, still pretty strong for 24. That kind of comes back. But it has to be destroyed by card effect. So if it's destroyed by battle, it's just dead. Silent Swordsman number 5. If we happen to get him, we have just one more on top of the one we already had, so it's pretty good there. Gatling Dragon's pretty strong. But it does say that as many monsters on the field. So if you happen to toss a point 3 times and destroy as many monsters on the field as possible with no more than number of heads. Yeah, so I think it's like up to 3 monsters you have to destroy if possible, which might kill himself. The 2 monsters that actually takes Barrel Dragon and Blowback Dragon are probably better separately than it is just putting it into Gatling Dragon, but cool cards. And there's some like notable common cards. We'll talk about them if and where we pull them. But for now, we're just gonna go. This is the last main set for the Duel Monsters era, so we're just gonna go full 24 into Flaming Destiny. I mean, cool. So if we're gonna play the Silent Swordsman deck, this is gonna be needed, of course, to play it. Having even one is just better than having none. This is another element card. Rescue Cat's actually really funny because when we hit into not the GX era, but well, partially when we hit into the GX area, but not really. But more so when we hit into Synchro era, we're going to need monsters as fodder, as ways to kind of build up a larger monster. And this guy can just do that. You can just summon him and then bring out 2 other guys, and maybe one of the other 2 other guys is what we'll see later on to be like a tuner. It can be really crazy. You can just summon one monster and get out a very special, higher, stronger, better monster. More or less free of charge. So Rescue Cat, or really Rescue cards, when we see them way later on, all going to be good. So Rescue Cat's pretty good, especially that common early on. There's like some beast support in this this set. This is like future support. Ben K, pretty strong, especially if you're wanting to go more towards like the equipped cards with like Mage Power. It's gonna be strong there. To tack on another 1, 2, or 3, he's eating good in the neighborhood. And it doesn't even matter about putting attacks on monsters, just simple attacks. Pretty strong there. Insect Knight's pretty strong. And then the Mammoth, he's about slowing your opponent down when they're summoning monsters. There's GHQ, it's pretty good. Ray Fusion kind of helps when fusions actually go to the grave. There's not oftentimes they're going to the grave because Scientist puts them back in extra decks, so when we're doing stuff like, with like this one, who can count for any fusion for a dark fusion monster, it can count as any one material, but the other one has to be correct. We are going to need like Fusion Gate, or we're going to need like Polymerization. I think I did pick up a Polymerization, so I could do that, but basically the way of summoning through actual summoning of fusion monsters, we haven't really done a lot of. But for where it matters, where they can actually go to grave, like Metamorphosis also puts them in grave, this will matter there. Mega Dog Maron, I think is cool. By battle, he's alright. This guy's one of those rock monsters that are all about the flip deck. You can more or less put him in the Pac-Man center deck, just because there's going to be like a dedicated rock deck that's all about flip summon this monster, do some special effect, put him back face down. Very similar to Pac-Man, but doesn't include the camel. This guy is a pretty bad card. There's going to be a lot of support for him specifically to make him okay, but he's not a good card. Soul Absorption, having one is going to be better than having none. That maybe matters, but it probably won't. It's another Beast support card, Wind support card, another Element card, and this is just a Dragon. So one of these guys, this is for Earth instead of Dark. Here's the Dark, obviously. Catnipped Kitty, Beast support, Yusuke. Shadow Slayer, I want to say is fine. Yeah, he's fine. It's a 1400. Having any monster that can attack directly, usually he's like 500 or less. I mean, at least less than 1000. Him being at 1400 is not nothing. Especially if you use him with like Swords of Concealing Light, he can just attack directly, which is pretty cool. And if they don't have another monster to put out that's like stronger than Shadow Slayer, he can just keep on attacking directly for like those 3 turns. So it's not terrible. Hyenas, special summoning specifically more hyenas. For a Beast Center deck, it could matter. Hand of Nephthys is another Nephthys card. And it can help you find your Sacred Phoenix if you happen to pull Sacred Phoenix. So it's pretty good. Searcher, there's Swords of Concealing Light. This one is specifically for rituals. I don't know if a ritual was not successfully summoned correctly and still put in grave if you're allowed to special summon it, because this one's looking specifically for ritual monsters. I don't know. I don't think it would, but maybe. This is going to be one of those fire supports, just like the wind support we have just seen. Another one of these guys, Firebird, is cool. It can kind of help if you're playing, again, that Phoenix deck. Space Mambo is fine. Elemental Burst is fine if you're playing like the Element deck. I don't think it's really viable to not really viable to try playing, because after I played like that or whatever, it just wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't really like what I wanted. So it's fine if you can play. That's cool. But I don't think I want to try playing that one again. Like unless there's like a greater way to guarantee that we can get the elements out to actually make that happen. Meteor Destruction, funny card. Having one is fine. Having multiple is better. Everyone else is here. I'm really just trying to now at least pack 10 and higher. Looking for super rares and ultra rares. Here's ultra rare. Release Restraint. I don't know if I actually saw Release Restraint. I guess. What is that card? Was it the one we just saw? Is it a common card? It is. Tribute 1 Gear Free the Iron Knight. So I guess it's. I just pulled it up for my promo wildcard, so I guess it's good that I have Gear Free the Iron Knight. If I ever want to play Swordsmaster, probably not, but I guess we'll see if I actually hold any of those. I don't think I have seen it yet, so we'll see. Another Shadow Slayer. This is the ultimate rare, so it could be really almost any rarity. Draw cards, okay. I think this might be the first one I've seen. I haven't seen any other ones. So this is just a way to draw a lot of cards. That's cool. The pull position, move from field, destroy the face-up monsters with the highest attack. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Another one of these guys. That one's fine. This guy's cool. Looking for higher rarity cards. There's Insect 5, which means I think I have all the like Insect 3 and Insect 1. So we could play 5 here. Well, the contract is the ritual one. Okay. Cool. Budget version is still better than no version. So even though we have Raigeki, a budget version of Raigeki is gonna be good. Now it is face-up monsters instead of I guess it's more so like Mirror Force, because it's a Mirror Force is more specifically for attack position monsters. This is for face-up monsters. It's almost the same thing. Still, it's a strong card. Having it's gonna be pretty great. And then this guy's pretty good because you can just discard one card, and it's not necessarily like Compulse, because you're putting it on top of deck, but you know, where it matters, especially if you compare it with GHQ. Okay. Sure. These are so far so good. Threatening Roar is pretty stupid. It's funny because it can spare you a turn, but it's pretty stupid. There's at least a third. It can be more. There's Release Restraint, so I could play that combo if I really, really wanted to, but I don't think I do. There's another one of those, sure. Okay. Cool. I have too many of those now, so I don't know how cool it is anymore. Come on, last, what, 6? Okay, sure. Got one of the Monarchs again. I don't have the Fire Monarch. This guy's fine. He's still 24-1, so he's a Monarch. If I want to play the Monarchs, he's cool. Maybe he's good in like the Rock deck when that becomes an actual deck. Brainjacker, that's a cool one. I like Brainjacker. With Threatening Roar, sure. Sure. 3 more packs after this. That sounds good to me. If I could see the Phoenix, that'd be great. I don't know how many Hyena I have. If I see the Phoenix, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. Here's the Mage. Discard 1 spell, target 1. Sure. It's once per turn. It can actually do a lot. I don't know how many Goblin Housekeeping I have. I don't know if that's my... I know this is at least my second. I don't know if it's my third or not. Cross counter. Cool. There's my third at least. There's at least my third there too. At least my third Benkei for sure. Last one. Okay, sure. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I'll take it. Got that guy. Honestly, pretty good. Even without the Phoenix. The Phoenix would have been great. It's okay. I don't know if it gets reprinted, but it doesn't really matter. Definitely enough that we can make something work here. Only 2 GHQ, but it's no big deal. Yeah, I think that's good. This is a keeper. I'm just reviewing it before I submit it. 2 Shadow Slayer, not too bad. I thought I got like a lot more Ultimate Insect level 5. I guess I didn't, but that's fine. That's still a playset. I don't know how many I got of the other ones. I'm sure I have a playset, but then again, with the level monsters, literally no clue. Maybe I only have one of both of them, but okay. Yeah, we got 3 Goblin. If we want to draw cards, this is the way to do it. Cool. Yeah. It's a keeper.
Alright, here is our deck tech for the week. We are playing Clown Control. This is a deck that I've mentioned like a few times in the past to the boys as far as like pointing out certain cards that come up that are relevant for this strategy. And we're going to give it a rip here. We're approaching the end of the Duel Monsters era, and at the beginning of each like new era of the game, we're going to have a rule that makes it so that 50% of our main deck has to include like cards from that new era. So like when we go into GX era, each deck's going to have to be 50% GX cards, which is going to lower the power level. It's going to be kind of like it'll help even the playing field, I think, for all players, because you can only play 20 staple DM cards instead of 40. And I think it should shake up the meta and show off some new cards a bit more. So it's a fun thing. We're going to do it at the beginning of each era, so that is happening here soon with GX, as Flaming Eternity is the last set in the original Duel Monsters era. We see our new GX cards starting out with Ancient Gear Golem here in the Lost Millennium. Even though that is still a part of like GOAT format technically, I count the Lost Millennium as the first GX set. But while we can still play like a full 40 card Duel Monsters deck, I wanted to show off Clown Control here. So what this deck is it is named after Dream Clown, a classic guy here. It's funny enough, we didn't have a single copy of Crass Clown, but we do have a playset of Dream Clown, so that works. So he's kind of the better one of the two anyway, but I would play both of them just to be funny. But yeah, this guy, when he's changed from attack to defense, you pop one monster your opponent controls. Seems pretty bad, but it gets a lot better with cards like Stumbling, where he will immediately go from attack to defense on normal summon, so he just turns into a body that comes in defense mode and pops something and can set up to potentially do it again in the future. So he's a cool guy. He is kind of like where the control aspect comes in. We're playing a couple Floodgates, Level Limit Area B, and Gravity Bind that both care about level 4 or higher monsters. Notably, we don't have many of those. The only level 4 or higher monsters that we have are Giant Rats, Tsukiyomi, who's just going to go back to the hand anyway, Exiled Force, who's really just a kill spell, and a win condition for us. Not really, but, you know, that's the joke. And then, like, Witch of the Black Forest. So the Witches and the Giant Rats, we pretty much just want them to get run over most of the time. Giant Rat searches out, like, pretty much all of our deck. Gets us to Blade Rabbit, the Kuda, gets us to the Clown, gets us to Exiled Force, Injection Fairy Lily, like pretty much our entire monster suite with the exception of like Tsukiyomi, Metaza the Zapper, and Witch of the Black Forest. Giant Rat can search out to the field. And then of course we have the Injection Fairy Lily here for that reason, just because it's a really good target off the rat. But we have the Dream Clown. We also have this new guy here, Blade Rabbit. I think that this came out in Flaming Eternity. I could be wrong, it might have been the set before. But it does the exact same thing. When it's changed from attack to defense, to face-up defense, notably, you can pop something on your opponent's side of the field. Yeah, this is also face-up defense, but yeah, these guys are both there. You know, we should be getting some value off cards like Stumbling, but also cards like Zero Gravity. We could be running Earthquake too, but we decided to not like fully commit to that like position-changing thing. It's an aspect of our deck, but it's not all that the deck does. But yeah, these guys, 6 cards out of our monster suite that are just going to work the exact same way. Pretty fun. We also have the Pure Advantage Camel himself here to try and draw some cards under the effect of these Floodgates and get our strategy online quicker. Metaza the Zapper's here because it can attack under either one of these two things and can attack twice each battle phase. It does not have to attack monsters either, so this is just 2600 we can sync direct after we pop stuff with our little guys. Witch here searches everything in the deck. And then Suki is here just to allow us to change the positions of monsters. It can matter. Going to the spells and traps, we already pointed out the spicy stuff with Stumbling and Zero Gravity, but, you know, obviously we're playing all of our good spells and traps again. Notably, Trunade and Darkhold did not make it into the main deck. It just didn't really have the slots for it, because we are running a more intensive trap package than we have in the past few weeks here. Yep, all the traps you know and love, plus, you know, these guys here. We got the 2 Gravity Bind, 1 Ring of Destruction, the 3 Zero Gravity, 1 Call, 1 Torrential. And then the side, we got some tricks here. We got some more spell trap removal here in the side with our 3 Trunades, some more creature removal, a couple board wipes with Cyberjar and Dark Hole, the 3rd book if it matters, 3 Mask of Restrict, because we can do that now, just in case they're on a Tribute heavy deck. Bottomless if we need it, Mirror Force if we need it, 3 Regeki Breaks for more spot removal if we feel that it's necessary, and then a Dust Shoot just if they're on, like, I don't know, something that's going to matter if we get the tempo on turn 1. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. I think that the deck's pretty sweet. I think that, you know, for this being a limited series, I don't know, you know, Clown Control's not a very high rarity deck. I mean, there are high rarity cards in here, you know, if you go through and look around, like, you know, Exiled Force, Injection Fairy Lily, Delinquent Duo, Regeki. There are a lot of high rarity staple cards in here, but the cards that aren't staple, like the engine cards, are all pretty low rarity, right? Like Level Limit, Gravity Bind, those are both rares. Stumbling, Zero Gravity, I think these were commons. Dream Clown, I think was common. Lakuta's common. Blade Rabbit's common. Suki was a rare. Giant Rat was a rare. Like, most of the deck is pretty low rarity, but obviously we're playing staples, because why would we not play staples? So we are playing actually like pretty close to a constructed clown control list from like GOAT format. It's not exactly the same because we are missing out on some stuff that I think a lot of those lists would play that we just don't have. Like Magician of Faith would normally be 3 copies in this deck, and we just don't have that, so we're running our Giant Rat package instead. And there's a couple little things like that here and there. Like I don't think a lot of clown control decks like constructed in GOAT format are playing Zero Gravity, but I think it's fun and I like it. And if I had Tragedy, I'd be playing that too. Yeah, the deck's cool. I think it can do a lot of stuff. Let's see how it goes.
Guess what, you gabagool? This fool forgot to do his deck overview. So this is the deck that we're playing. It's just a little edited since you know, Flaming Eternity, but it's basically the same deck, so have no fear. It's actually been the same deck like a few times, basically. There's just been like a tweak or two. So the only tweaks I think after this, or you know, after Flaming Eternity to get to this, are these Raigeki breaks, these 2, and these 2 Dark Cores. And yeah, I think that's like legit the only thing that's different. So spoilers for later, but I'm playing it again with a couple Raigeki breaks and Dark Course. So yeah. Yep. This fool just got on his last ghoul. But no, it's just yeah, just a little chaos. You know, we got the creator in here. We got the creator incarnate to get the creators. And we got cool stuff, you know, like, obviously I have cool stuff because I couldn't get the deck below 48, you know, that's just how it is. And yeah, but we'll see how it does. No spoilers, because I totally know how this went. So yeah, catch you gabagools later.
Alright, so this is going to be our deck review for Flaming Eternity. We are playing more, not necessarily spell counter. There's one card that cares about spell counters, and that's Royal, well, 2 cards. Royal Magical Library and Magical Marionette. It's going to help draw us more cards and destroy more of our opponent's field, so we can kind of just go in for large amounts of damage. There's a couple things going on with this deck. We picked up a Gear Free the Iron Knight through our promotional wild card, and pairing that with Butterfly Dagger Elma, we can just loop that to get an infinite number of spell resolutions and activations within the 4-minute time period that we have per turn. That can work in tandem directly with spell absorption to gain ourselves life points each time, as well as gain us spell counters with Royal Magical Library and Magical Marionette to just continuously draw us cards and destroy our opponent's monsters if we so choose. Otherwise, Magical Marionette just becomes a powerhouse. We're playing 10 Equips cards, 9 of which can actually be put on, or want to be put on, to our own monsters. Snatch Steal is going to be for our opponent's monsters only, and it's really maybe to do a tribute monster, or just to take the one thing that they have when we don't really have an answer. We're playing Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu to grab equip cards from our deck to hand. We're playing 2 Mahavilo, 2 Benkei, and of course we're playing 2 of these Kotetsus. Mirage Dragon just for combat if we don't have Jinzo out, so our opponent can activate trap cards. Magical Scientist because he's cool. That's going to be working with tandem with Darkblade the Dragon Knight, with the Fiend Skull Dragon, as well as, you know, the Thousand Eyes Restrict combo. All going to be really good choices there. Just to have, we're playing the Lightning Vortex, which is just going to be the cheaper budget version of Raigeki. We are playing Release Restraint alongside with Gear Free the Swordmaster because we have Gear Free the Iron Knight. It makes this deck actually possible, at least with this specific combo, where instead of us not wanting Equips cards specifically, with this combo of Elma and Iron Knight, we can put this on him and he can actually choose to like equip cards. So it's another option just to destroy more monsters on our opponent's side of the field. We have Cyber Jars to bring out most of our monsters. We are playing 17 monsters, so we're going to at least have some options, hopefully. We are going to continually play 42 cards in our deck instead of 40, but spells and traps to kind of help find or keep these equipped cards, like Collected Power to put it on one monster if and where necessary. We have enough spells probably going to be in our hand. That Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell is going to be good for us. And we're, of course, keeping our staples for our spell cards, keeping our staples for our trap cards. We have good enough sideboard to put anything back in if we need to, like remove Brainwash in case that matters. Skill Drain, I don't think it'll be good for our deck, considering we actually want spell cards, but it's there as an option. Of course, Ring of Destruction, we have the Barrel Behind the Door. Shouldn't matter, but it's always a cool card. Seize Fire if we want to do effect damage. Bottomless Trap Hole. Magic Drain in case we need more spell negation. We have Dark Hole, we have Fissure, Nobleman, Second Nobleman, and an extra Compulse. All pretty generic stuff. We're keeping stuff like Dark Paladin here, even though I can't use him. In case it matters, eventually somewhere down the line, I won't have to remember that I have him, I just have him in the sideboard. This is also going to be the same for the other guys. I don't need like the Eagle or Sandwich or the Horseman, but in case I need other hits for some reason, for Magical Scientist, I have him there. But yeah, we have 9 equips that actually matter. They either increase attack or they, at least for... We're actually adding in a second type of special sword equipment. In this case, I guess it's technically a bow. Even though the target loses 1,000, it allows them to attack directly. This is going to work very well in tandem with Ben K. This is the wrong one, Ben K. Given that he is even paired with like a Horned Unicorn, or he's paired with Fusion Sword Murasame, or not necessarily Elma, that doesn't really matter, but like Megamorph, or I think Megamorph only does original attack, but still. It can also work with Mage Power, especially, but more specifically with Ballista, that even if he goes down to 0, he's still gaining 1,500 during a damage calculation only, and if he can just attack multiple times with multiple equip spells, he can just do a lot. So that's in there, so that way we can attack through everything and anything. Even if our opponent has monsters and blockers, we can just guarantee that Benkei does something. And of course Alma is there just as like a generic find card, but really just to pair with Gear for the Iron Knight. We did pick up the Rock Monarch, and we're not going to use the Rock Monarch because it's worse than simply using Mobius. So we have Mobius, we have Zaborg, good enough for tributes. We have Marionette for a tribute, Jinzo, and then the special new Gear Freed. We did take out the Dragon package. It was going to stay, but it did nothing for the deck. So this is going to be more consolidated and more centered towards equip spells and a little flavor of spell counters. But that'll be the deck for Flaming Eternity.
Boys, how are we doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
Yeah.
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. How did your Flaming Eternity opening treat you?
I think pretty average. I think it was alright, but I think the deck I'm building this week is fine enough. I think that there wasn't really a super cool set unless you got like the cool Phoenix cards. I didn't get the cool Phoenix cards.
Yeah, I think that like the Nephthys stuff is like just Hand of Nephthys and like Nephthys themselves, right?
Wasn't
I
I
think
mean
like there's
I think just for now, right? But I mean
yeah,
like
those are the only two that we see in this. I mean, it
yeah,
gets a whole wave of support like in
right,
Link
right.
era, but it's a ways away.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe if I play this, maybe I can do something cool, but I'm playing as I think the next best thing.
Cool. My opening was quite bad. We'll get into that later. Carson, how'd the set treat
Yeah.
you?
I mean, no spoilers. You'll just have to check it out yourself.
Okay, I'm excited.
Interesting.
All right, well, let's not delay any further. We got Aaron and Carson in the first round.
Yes, sir. I'm setting up the match lobby right now. It should be open.
You know what? Then I'll have to find it.
Good luck finding it. Oh,
Oh.
Just like that. We're
just like that.
me and my purple rock.
Yep, I'm going with the green rock. Oh, well, sorry. I was thinking
man.
rock. I didn't think the color. Okay, okay.
I
This
thought you
time,
took that color class, man.
I forgot. They extended the deadline, and I abused the deadline. All right, I'm going with yellow.
I'm gonna click my green scissors.
All right, oh, that's awkward. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer.
Surely the last option
Oh, man.
must be green.
I still have that purple rock, so that's kind of cool.
Sweet. All right. This is a hand. We're gonna see if it's a good hand. Let's. Let's play Agreed. Okay. We'll summon the library. I just didn't want to risk it. And we'll go for light. Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Okay, he's doing it. Gaming.
I purposely did it out of order because I just didn't want to leave a zero attacker up.
Wait, why would you do it out of order?
Well, because if I just did pot agree with just a zero attacker with no protection, I top decked.
Oh, you didn't have the swords in your
correct,
opener. I gotcha.
correct. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, this guy used to play around in a park, believe it or not.
Yeah, we got around
And now
anyway.
he's gonna play around in a library.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He's a
I don't know
royal
if you
guy.
guys find that joke as funny as I do, but every time I see that guy, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How's I
Just
gotta
keeps
hope for
coming up too, I feel like I just get him every game.
Yeah, you do. He's a pretty good guy. I'd play him if I had him. I don't think I pulled any copies.
Let's just go. This will pitch one of these, and we'll summon this guy. We'll go battle.
Okay, he's doing cool stuff. He
Just
had the
combo.
Gearfried and the Royal Magical Library in the opener.
That's actually, yeah, that's right.
Could have gone hard.
It's just kind of really weird because I don't have a single equipment for anything.
Remind me, was this your first Gearfried that you got as a promo, or is this your second?
This is my first one. This is my only gear free.
That's right. That's right.
We'll do nothing here. We're gonna do something kind of weird. We're gonna activate Seal on Philo. Does reduce it by a little bit, but it does allow me to attack directly with it.
Don't know that I like that.
I do. It's a kind of weird setup. Then we'll see what you got.
Atomic Firefly.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I thought about putting this guy in one of my decks before. It is a light monster, notably.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read it.
I think there's Atomic Firefly and like Atomic or something Elephant or something. It's like one gains you 1,000, one loses your opponent 1,000.
Oh, sure.
It's a cool
I know
card.
the elephant. He's like red and blue or something. He's like a fountain.
Something like that. We'll battle. We'll attack directly again. This might be another Firefly for all I know. Could be a Searcher. Could be a Destruction guy. One way to find out. Looking's free. It's another Pinger.
Another Firefly.
Tied. We're tied. No one's winning. I it could be anything really.
It could really be anything.
The third Firefly. It's gonna be crazy.
We'll go battle. We'll swing in for 1050.
Jeez.
There it is. That's what I expected. That's okay. No more attacking directly. We'll go main to. We got nothing else. Go ahead. Here it is.
Vanish a light in the dark. Cryo?
Evidently not, unless he's choosing not to.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna attack.
We're not gonna.
Hopefully.
Oh, because. Oh, yeah, fair enough. That's a little bit extra damage because he's losing right now. Well, yeah, I don't know what you got in your hand. Let's just play it a little bit safe.
Yeah.
How could you?
Maybe there's another Sorky in his hand. Maybe there's nothing.
There's another Firefly in my hand.
Sweet.
I just forgot to play it.
Let's see it.
Ah, dang.
Here it is. Oops.
Ah, you
Wrong
misclicked.
buttons.
Big misclick. Big misclick. That's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Man, do I do this? Because I think this could hurt a little bit more.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah.
Sure.
Pretty good one.
That's fine. It's an extra 100 life points.
True.
Also a lot safer.
Yeah, for sure. See what a top deck can give me, considering I have no monsters that I can play this turn. Just waiting. 2.5 minutes.
Oh, my bad. Do I not get to attack? Did I? Oh, did I already?
Yes.
Yeah.
This could have been cool. You got it. Let's go to the next game. Let's see if I have anything to add. I don't think I do. We're being chilling.
I'm kind of
Being
curious
Okay.
what the payoff is for the gear freed Elma combo, because you don't have all the Exodia pieces, right? I think you said you're missing like a leg.
My dear boy. Let's see what we want to do here. It's gonna be pretty darn odd, but we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna do a little smoke grenade.
He's doing it.
We're gonna do
Okay.
a little bit of the unicorn.
Dang.
We're gonna do a little bit of the mage power. Then we're gonna go ahead and draw another card.
Yeah, I forgot about Smoke Grenade of the Thief and Gear Freed. Forget what the combo is to return Smoke Grenade back to your hand.
Asante. I got a 2200. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Not even a humble T-pose. Potentially even more humble
I
than
was gonna
the
say that's
traditional T-pose.
even humbler.
Humbler. So here's
This week on Humbler.
a five I drew off of the library. That's pretty cool.
Philo no equips.
Yeah, I assumed as much. That's okay.
Huh?
Oh wait, did that not do anything? Or it has to be by battle?
By card effect. That's why Smoke Grenade works with Gear Freed. You equip it, it auto pops and triggers.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know I just died by card effect. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what the combo is to like put Smoke Grenade back in your hand. I can't remember what it is or if it's been printed yet.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Because that was like a terminal way to just like destroy your opponent's entire hand is like Smoke Grenade, Gear Freed, and like some other card.
Pretty humble.
Yeah, I try. That's annoying.
I like that. It doesn't beat over. I mean, no, sorry, let me phrase it. I don't deal any damage to you, but
Issa big.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite thing about Jar Jar Binks?
I'm gonna tell you a thing other than his name.
Yeah. Gosh,
For
Jar
spell
Jar
trap.
Binks.
Okay.
He's I honestly couldn't even tell you which one he is in Star Wars.
Mr.
He's
Jar
like
Jar
one of the
Binks.
he's like one of the lizard people. Is
Yeah,
he like the clumsy companion one?
that's him.
Okay.
I think Jar Jar is probably like the most hated character in the franchise, if I were to guess.
Most
A lot of people don't
hated.
like him. Yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
Hmm. A lot of cards.
That's a lot of
It's a couple.
cards.
I try.
I'm screwing myself over by doing this. Let's set. And let's go battle. Not a response to attack. That's not another Mirror Force? Yeah, discard to vanish. Not bad. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead.
Hmm.
Mhm.
07's in the chat for Zayborg. Oh.
Oh, he's coming back. He's
Yeah,
better than ever.
no 07, sorry.
Having the Monster Reborn is so strong.
It's super strong. Yeah,
I
it's a
remember
great card.
way early season 1 when somebody drew not one of us, but when somebody else drew a Monster Reborn, it was busted to bits. Played every single deck, obviously.
Well, it's not including everything. Yeah, I had a Starlight rare when I picked up the BLS. I was really
Oh
considering
no!
getting Monster Reborn.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, he activated Chaos Stork. Doesn't hit
Yeah,
face
it's a
downs.
face up thing, huh? And I can't
Yeah.
cancel it.
No.
I
Oh,
feel like I did this once before
I think you
already.
have. Yeah. I think you have.
it's
Feels
okay. I
bad
mean,
on
at
it.
least you had like a good target.
My board's a little bit better this time around, I guess.
Yeah. At least it's
Yeah,
not the only thing on your field.
that would have been rough. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh well.
Uh
Oh, actually does kind of fuck you because now you lose the attack too. You lost a
oh.
lot of damage there.
That at least gives me one more
It kind
turn.
of sucks.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I downside of the horny unicorn is it keeps on coming back.
Yeah, it does kind of like time steal you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
used to play around at a park.
if I don't draw some kind of answer next turn, I think I'm out of the game. And
Yeah, he's got
Chaos
you on a
wins
short
again.
clock here.
Yeah.
It's like the best deck in GOAT format.
Yeah, and I gotta lose the O2 streak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been getting a lot of value out of those free bans.
Yeah.
I
That's a
try.
surrender. All right. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
All right. Best of luck, Duelist.
You too. I'm probably gonna pick the yellow one.
I think I pick scissors. No misclick from me.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
try it again.
Yeah, did I mention I'm colorblind?
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. And that's why I'll pick the orange one. Dang it.
Scissors worked out for me. Thank God. No misclicks. Well, here's Wonderwall, I guess.
Huh. We're just talking about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay, he is on the creator package. Wow. Okay, he's really on the creator package. Gross.
Unfortunately, this. I mean, I guess I don't know the effects of creator.
Well, it still works just fine. I can reborn the guy if he wants to.
Does he have multiple
Is there a
creators?
downside to reborn him?
No, I mean it lets you it's a discard outlet that reborns a card. There's no downside to it really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Carson does have two creators. We do know that about him. We don't know if he has them both in hand, but he does have two creators.
Oh, they have to be in hand? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
for the
crazy.
creator incarnate.
That's crazy.
Pretty good opener. Would have been a
Yeah.
lot better if I didn't have level limit.
Right.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
dang. Well, I think. Yeah, I think that's it.
Still, 3,000 defenders not too bad.
not too bad.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get over it though.
I wonder.
That's pretty scary. So
Not too
let's
bad.
say I can maybe destroy it.
Yeah.
Can I destroy it in response to you paying your life into it? Or is that like something that's like
You
too
should be able to. I think. Don't. If I'm wrong, I'm not trying to like shark you here, but I think you should be able to respond to it.
Yeah, I think you can respond to the attack, but if you don't, then I think you can do it as a quick effect, and then you can't respond to that. There was
Yeah,
a
I was
moment where
trying to remember how like damage calc works with like trap activations. I don't know if like in damage calculation if traps are a high enough spell speed.
yeah, there was a time a couple of games ago, like a couple of weeks ago, when I chose not to respond to Injection Fairy Lily. But I was hoping to respond after you paid, but after you paid, it already was up. The effect was
Yeah.
resolved. So
Yeah, I couldn't remember how that worked. Well, we had to try for it.
yeah. Yeah, I just don't
Uh,
really want you to go killing off my dude just yet.
yeah, I kind of wanted to.
he's here. But the win, he's on a what?
Perfect.
160? No.
Okay. CED gone. That's nice.
40
Jinzo
turn one.
gone. That's nice. How could you?
He can reborn a monster. What are you talking about?
He can. That is true. Fuck.
He's responding? I mean, the
Yeah, it's
effect's on the
actually
stack.
pretty bad
Yeah.
for me.
He's okay with pitching.
Oh shit!
The
I
second
turned
one
my
in hand.
Okay, I turned training off.
Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah, it does. That's okay.
Why did you turn training off?
Because it was annoying, and I was like, now, but oops.
All
That's
right, well,
okay. We're just trying to end a streak here.
Yeah,
he's doing a pretty good job of it too.
it might just do it. Okay, what do we do about all this?
What's all this then?
Oi, what's listen? Um. Okay. Let's really think about how we want to do this.
This is only the first game.
This is only the first game. We're gonna go change of heart. We're gonna take the creator.
I like that.
Activate the creator.
Hmm.
We're gonna pitch. Let's get rid of Mataz with the zapper.
She's back.
She is
That she
back.
is. We'll go. Summon the Pure Advantage Camel.
Face up position. Maybe just for damage? Must be just for damage.
We're gonna go Camel into Merchant.
I was expecting, honestly, a Mirror Force.
Creator into Jinzo.
I guess Jinx. Yeah, never mind.
We're gonna go Injection Fairy into Jinzo.
And then you're gonna pump it up, I bet.
Oh yeah, you know me. You know how I get. Go main 2. Activate our camel. Activate level limit.
Mm-hmm.
Set. And go ahead. It's the best cleanup I could do.
It's pretty good.
Alright.
You should boost your fairy again when you swing.
I wish I could. I'll draw. Oh, that's funny. Go ahead.
Okay.
No. Okay.
I'll just play the third one from his hand. It's all good.
Whatever. We'll get a little bit of damage in here. I doubt you have a response to Camel. Maybe you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do have a response to Camel. Scary.
Can that guy be special summoned? No, he can only be. Oh no, just not summoned from the graveyard.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of scary. Surely he won't continue the
No,
attack.
I don't think we're gonna continue that attack.
Weird.
What?
Oh, we're kind of a wacky guy like that. Go ahead.
bummer.
All right, you're going too far. Don't touch my sweet
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, come on.
You gotta expect this entire back row is preventing you from attacking.
Yeah, we're being annoying.
Just let me kill you.
I don't want you to though. I want to do my cool thing. I haven't started yet. I can't let you get rid of my camel. I love that guy.
What? What about the fairy?
Hey, if you attacked her, I wouldn't have flipped it. To be honest with you.
Huh. But the camel?
Going after my camel though, man, that's low.
Dang.
How else am I gonna draw a card?
I guess. So that's kind of what I didn't want you to do.
Let's rip this.
Yeah, that card's been face down since a long time.
Okay,
It's a
so it's called
shield.
Fair Judge. Well, we keep turtling. If you believe it, 2 of the cards in my hand require me to pay 1,000 life points, and can't really do
Sure,
that right now.
confiscation and the delinquent duo.
It's both of those,
What? No.
and then 3 other cards that do nothing right now.
Weird.
Well, that's a start. My win condition.
You're going to flip a card first to see your second win condition?
I
No,
hate that.
just gonna prio that. That's a fair call. It's a fair judge. All right, all right. All right. We're smiling.
Jeez. Can I have some cards?
Please, sir, can I have some cards? Oh, I should have attacked it. Well, go ahead. Well, my floodgates are gone. You did get through them all.
Sick. Now let's see what you got for that.
Hey, man, I told you what I told you how I feel about that guy. Don't touch him.
Oh, jeez. So many floodgates.
That's not a floodgate. That's the tempo. It's like an unsummon.
Kinda. I
All
just
right.
want to do that last little bit of damage. That's all I'm
Stumbling?
trying to
Yeah,
do.
that's
I
funny.
know you do. It's about to get funnier. All right. We'll sink in for a little bit of damage here. Very slow clock. Go ahead.
Is this your funny thing?
Yeah, it's clown control. Why did you not draw? I'm confusion. Oh,
Drawing's overrated.
okay. Because stumbling. Oh, it's on flip summon too. All right, that's pretty funny.
No attack with the camel, huh? You want to even slow the
I
clock?
can't. Yeah, because stumbling when it's flip summon puts it to defense. That's what I was
Oh,
confused
yeah,
about. I
yeah.
was
Fair
like,
enough,
why,
fair
why
enough.
am I not drawing? It's 'cause stumbling triggered on flip.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What he needs right now is a Raigeki. Or a Dark Hole.
Yeah.
Dude, if I could pull the Raigeki combo, I might be able to win.
Oh,
It's a
that
good
would be
combo.
nice. That's a great combo. All right. My man, the Dream Clown. He's a cool guy. Fair call, fair judge.
Get your clown out of here.
Get the clown out of my face. Um. Oh, my body destroys it. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little bit annoying actually.
Dang. That'd have been so good if you had hit that.
Yeah, that would have been bad for me. Yeah, one of those guys kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Maybe he'll draw another one.
Hey, who knows?
Well, it looks like he's on a playset of them, so it's possible. Although honestly, I think at this point I got you locked down.
One way to find out.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple of those cards, huh?
Yeah, it's Blade Rabbit and Dream Clown, and Craft Clown like kind of does it, but it bounces instead of pops.
I mean, I think that's not enough for a game yet. Why'd you
I think if
switch?
I kept Lily there, it
I
would
was
have
gonna
been
say, why'd you
lethal.
even switch Lily?
I
But
wasn't looking at lethal. I was just like, I don't want to leave this thing in attack. Um, well, I guess we actually could do this.
oh wow,
Oh wow! Thanks for the honesty. All right, we'll go next.
Bummer. Just when I thought I was almost there.
You definitely had me in the first half of the game. 'Cause all that I was drawing was floodgates and like cards that I couldn't use.
he's doing it again.
It's just how we roll.
Pretty sweet, honestly.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed.
If only I could swing it.
Yeah. Well, I regret to inform you that it is Jafar. No one likes it when it's Jafar, but sometimes it just is.
Huh.
Okay. I guess let's see if you have it again.
Hate it.
Yeah.
All right, he won't lose anything less than this current life point. Okay.
That's a goodie, all right.
Is it enough to turn the tides?
Maybe. I mean, if he's sitting on like CED or Chaos Stork in hand, he gets to do that. He can Chaos Stork with Prio, but he already activated a card. Can't CED with Prio. It was kind of unfortunate for you that I've managed to open Injection Fairy in both of these games where you've cheated out the creator turn one.
It's
Uh,
a real bummer.
yeah. You already have a
And
light and a dark engrave.
I saw that too.
I mean, I feel like I just give you the Borg, because that's a dead card in your
I'll
hand.
say I didn't see that he revealed cards yet.
No, yeah, when you're spectating, you don't see them until they get sent to yard. Yeah, I'll just give you Borg.
Gotcha. Maybe it's when they excavate you can see it. But that wasn't excavating.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't cancel that. That's fine. We'll go battle. I'm going with Witch. Okay.
why not? Let's just
Okay.
let it rip.
Pretty good choice.
Was it the bee? Was it the bind?
It was the bind.
That's
I
a good
guess I'll
one.
just let the other one rip too.
Alright, that one I think I am going to do something about. Let's pick
Humble
up our
T-pose.
fantastic man here. Alright, go ahead. Pretty good.
I wish I could offer up a humble T-pose.
I wish you could too, buddy. I wish you could too.
You have another one.
This is the same one. I flipped it
I
down with
Book
Book
of
of Moon so it wouldn't get popped by Mirror Force.
Yeah. Ugh.
Book of Moon's a great card.
Ugh.
I'm gonna burn more removal on this thing.
No.
Nice.
He's still winning technically,
Yeah, go ahead.
but it's a matter
That's
of
true.
time. You're gonna get rid of his Mirror Force.
Magic Force is gone. I'm not out of the woods yet, though.
There could be a hero
Feeling
emerges.
fairly stable knowing he's got Zaborg in hand. I'm feeling a little bit better knowing that I got my friendly camel on my side.
That stupid camel.
I like him.
That
Now, is she
should be
gonna hate the
enough.
removal? Yeah, he might have Break Break.
I don't.
It's a hero
Oh,
emerges.
you do have hero. Okay.
That's what I was saying. Like he had it, but
yeah,
even if you continue through.
I mean, Injection Fairy still gets over it.
Oh well, yeah.
But I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna pay to get over 1,000. That's fine. It'll save him. It'll save him this turn.
Yeah. Save him a turn, save you some life points. You're all tied now. Okay. Fair enough. So that was a smart choice of playing defense.
We're basically all tied, you could say.
Yeah. Equal sides.
It's pretty much even.
I can't tell the difference between both sides, honestly. I don't even know who's winning right now.
It's anyone's game. We're both drawing one card per turn. I mean,
Wow.
Crazy.
I don't know about that. If you round down, yeah, average, you all drawing one per turn.
All right, let's see if you have it.
Sure-ish.
Looks like no. Yeah. GG's. Well, you're going 1-1 at least. That's better. All right.
Indeed.
Best of luck, Duelist.
Best of
I'm
luck
gonna
to you
pick
too.
paper, I think.
Yeah, I was staring right at the middle one.
Same, dude.
And my doctor said that I sometimes get cross-eyed, but I know I'm looking at the same middle one when I click on display.
There was this dude I met in a bar. He made this like weird gesture at me.
Well, what was the weird gesture?
Well, I picked it. He made
Uh,
both of his hands into that shape and like swung them at me. I don't know what that was all about.
this is hmm. This is an interesting turn one. I guess we'll do this. We'll do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, fair call, fair judge.
Unique
Um,
hand.
let's go ahead and rip this.
That's fine.
Yeah, glad to see that gone.
That's fine.
Let's go for the clown.
Mhm.
It's probably a library, but we shall see. Nope,
Nope.
Kotetsu, huh? All right, cool.
Um, not a lot of options here. Let's go for. This is a pretty powerful card, but I think it's probably best to grab Dash Steel.
Yeah, sure. We'll need to throw down a couple face downs. Go ahead.
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
I think I've been forgetting that I even have Snatch Deal in my collection. I haven't put it in my past few decks.
Yeah, you gotta be using that.
That's great. Carson, I saw you picked up the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Did you have that tech in your deck this week?
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah, I've got the mad scientist.
of sucks that you did that, buddy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Let's get off of what we want to do.
Yeah. You're a monster.
Nah, I'm not.
Not my
What?
buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons.
Mhm. Let's set that card and go ahead.
I guess let's see if you have it.
What's this card?
Book of Moon.
No. It's fine.
I thought so too.
Um, okay. Kind of weird here.
Al Yankovic. Okay.
That's kind of all I got right now.
Oh man, that's sad.
Yeah. Try to do a little bit of damage or do no damage, so.
Fair enough. So you're on like the Ben K, like OTK strat, all the equip
I
stuff.
don't, I don't know what the OTK strat is, but I'm playing partial equips, partial spells. There's some cool stuff, I think.
Yeah, deck looks cool.
Hmm. Hmm.
Few hits there.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, you. I guess I haven't even seen your creatures yet,
You have not.
so this will be interesting.
Well,
Ooh. Ooh.
that's pretty good.
Ooh. That's pretty scary. Hmm.
Well, thanks. That actually
Ew.
helped. That helped me a lot.
Ew. Oh yeah, that's just all creatures, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Raigeki's strong.
Strong. Well, I know what you don't want.
Surely not my only creature. Oh, my only creature!
You don't want that. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Um, hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Fair call, fair judge. Turnabout is fair play.
This just helps, I guess, later game. Go ahead.
Huh.
What I see, I saw. I guess I can go back in the log.
Yeah, it's not log.
I saw B and I saw something else. It just says add deck to hand, so
So
it
you
doesn't
saw
actually tell me. Oh,
Comfy, you saw level
that's
limiter
what it
with
was. Yeah,
B.
you activated copy.
Yeah. And
Um,
you saw Raigeki,
okay,
which I also activated.
right. So the other card could be anything. Probably a bind. Could be that weird trap card thing that you use. Let's go. Let's go this
Sure.
one. Okay, okay, okay. We'll hold off. What the
Final
frick?
card in hand is a card that can be set, it looks like. I guess I would have known what
Um,
was in your hand if I paid attention. Oh, and
oh,
it was spell
I was trying to hit.
absorption.
It said I tried to hit no, but it didn't let me. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, it was Shooting Starbow Seal is the last card in hand.
Um, hmm. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
Hmm.
I sure would like to draw a monster.
Yeah. I wonder what that's like.
At least you have one, man.
Okay.
Yoink.
Oh, any spell card.
Do I have a target for
Do you
this?
have? As I said, do you have a target for it?
Nope.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this sucks.
Mm-hmm. 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 You took it.
I
At
thought
least
it was gonna
something.
be something good.
No. Why would it be something good? It was something I had to play out of desperation.
Well, how do you think I feel?
Desperate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um, you already used your change of heart. Uh-huh. Battle.
Yeah.
You gonna
Yeah,
use it?
so
Oh,
fair
okay.
call, it's a
I didn't
fair
know if you
judge.
had a magic force for one.
Yeah, yeah, that would have been for sure
You
something I'd be doing.
I don't have any other cards. You got more cards than me. Surely you got
This is
options.
actually okay. We'll see if it survives.
It survives.
Yeah,
He's
it's
winning.
not too shabby. We'll just do one of these to play it safe.
Sure.
Go ahead.
What I need right now is a wish.
You
I do
really
not
could
have a
use one.
wish right now.
Man, if only.
Okay, top deck for the win, please. Top deck for the win. There's like one card that does it here.
Uh,
There's maybe a couple cards that does it, but
I really would like to draw a monster.
Like, you could also really use a wish right now.
Really could.
You got a monster. What are you talking about? This is a good monster to have.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, he's really good right now. But
I could really use a monster.
I'd like another one though.
You don't need another one. This guy's good enough.
Or it's
What do you
like
mean you need
free.
another one?
Well, I didn't want to use this here, but I kind of feel like I have to.
um. Yeah. Let's be collective power on your Zapper.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Mhm.
Sure. Okay, I like it. I'm here for it.
Thanks. I was like, does this do anything? I'm like, I think it
Yeah, yeah,
does.
no, that does. That's pretty funny. Never
This
seen
is
that
like
interaction
something
before.
too. Here's sword. Responsive sword.
Sure, man.
Yeah, I was like, I guess that gives me a couple turns. Not really an answer, but prevents me from dying.
Sure does.
Unless you got that MST that I know you got.
Did I not use it yet?
Okay,
No, I used MST. It's like the first card I
did you?
played. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see if you got it again.
Let's see if you got it
Stumbling.
again, asshole. Level limit.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's a monster. I can use
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to tribute it off.
Sure.
I hashtag for gore. I was like, yo, I'm stumbling right now. You don't need stumbling.
I do have this though.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to see that gone.
Yeah.
Wow, you got
Yeah.
the Gearfried the Sword Master. That's pretty cool.
You saw my hand. What are you talking about?
Gearfried wasn't in there when I saw your hand.
Oh, yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
How do you think I discarded? Oh, this is random? Oh, you don't get to see my hand?
No,
Oh. I was thinking that was like better confiscation.
no, no. I don't have any choice. One is random, and
I
the
know I
other
choose
one
the
is
other
your
one.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have the one. I have yet to pull restraint. Not that I really need it, but go ahead. I
I like.
simply need a monster that can attack. If I can do something, then I can do something.
All right. Might be able to get in for
Um,
some damage next turn, maybe.
maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Really could use a wish right now.
I can do that. That doesn't really do much. I can do that. Trying to think what you can do here. So that guy's in attack position. You can turn him back to defense and destroy any one monster.
Yep.
So if I don't kill you here, we'll
Okay.
see.
He's getting the Benkai.
Let's see if it pops off. Oh, he's level 4? I thought he was level 3.
Nah.
Oh, he's a lot worse. I would have chose literally anyone else. I realized that he was not level 3.
Do you have anything that's under level 3 that's good?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't need to be good for me to win here. Um,
Kinda
well, I
does.
guess you didn't see my hand though.
That's true.
Well, it kind of sucks now. I
Where is
mean,
your Feather Duster now?
I think I already used it.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this guy was better. Well, he's good. I just not really good when Area B's out and stumbling.
Stumbling's great, man.
Yeah. I guess what we'll do is activate Seal on this guy.
Sure. Um, yeah, sure. Annoying.
It's good for me. It saves me a couple more turns, maybe.
Don't you know this guy's how I do damage?
Yeah, I do actually.
How else am I supposed to do damage, man?
Sure. Mhm.
I just wanted to pretend that airplanes in the night sky were shooting stars. Was that so
And I
bad?
could really use a wish right now.
Really could.
Hmm. I was hoping reincarnation was stronger than that. I just didn't read the board right.
Actually, this is kind of funny. Why this? Okay, I was gonna say why the Tsukiyomi no work?
It's because of
Stumbling.
stumbling.
Yeah, it's stumbling.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wah!
They're all back. They're all. Oh, wait. Why is she back? Oh.
Why did Suki go back to defense?
It's broken.
Huh? Whatever.
Bug?
Doesn't
Uh,
really matter.
doesn't. I
Huh.
mean, 1100 more would have been
Okay.
nice, but
Area B. It's level 4.
oh, true, true, true.
Yeah,
Forgot
yeah.
about that.
I was like, why did it do that immediately?
Yeah, what the fuck? That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Uh, Thankfully, Suki got me out of that tricky situation.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Tsukiyomi is such a good utility card.
Absolutely. Um, yeah. Let's just activate this on this.
Cool, thanks.
Hmm. And then we're gonna activate this on this.
I guess you're just trying to gain life points.
A little bit of life, yeah. Because I have no cards in hand, and I don't think I'm winning.
Wow, regrettably for you, here's my win condition.
Mm, destroy one monster in the field. I mean, it doesn't even matter if these cards are gone.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay. They'll respond. We'll bring this guy back to hand. Since you already did your normal summon.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a fair call. It's a fair judge. Sure. You'll live to see another day. Got lucky.
Hmm. I think I die next turn.
I mean, you're locked down
Ace.
pretty hard. Like anything that you summon either gets automatically changed to defense with level in area B or stumbling changes to defense anyway.
Yeah,
And I
like I
just
really
pop it
needed
immediately with Blade Rabbit.
Feather Duster. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not gonna try to say what I could do. I think I know what I should have changed with my turn, but that reincarnation. But say Levy, I think that's game. That's 26 plus 10. Oh, plus, yeah, that's just enough.
No,
I'll go next
I
turn.
can't attack with Exiled Force if it's level 4.
I mean,
I
even
wouldn't have you
still,
dead next turn, but it would have
I
been
don't think I was
close.
gonna draw anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I would need something drastic. I guess I could have done
That
like
was
maybe
still
lightning
game one, huh?
vortex. That was game 1, yeah.
Wow, crazy.
Um,
Um,
let's take
okay.
this card in. Take this card out. And let's take this card in and that card out. I think that's probably good. That's probably good. Okay. Oh, I can win first.
This guy is going first.
Okay. Humble T pose. Go ahead.
Very humble. What if we did one of these?
Hmm. Hmm. It's quite good.
Yeah,
Quite good. I mean, I guess you don't get to choose, so it could
no.
be fine.
Still good though.
It's still
Ripping
pretty
half your
good.
hand out.
Yeah. Oh man, they picked the perfect card to get rid of. Holy cow.
Because
Um,
it's dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna So waiting for 3 other cards or whatever.
Right. Yeah, let's just deprive you of a search too. Assuming this is Kotetsu. Oh, okay. That's fine. Many such cases.
Not very humble. No attack?
Nah.
Okay. Well, let's just activate this card.
Yeah.
Okay. I was expecting to be anything else, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair is fair.
Why do that?
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot. That's
Mhm.
also all I had. I
I
can't
guess
really do
that's
anything
why
with
you
him anyway.
protected it. You wanted the card draw.
Yeah, I wanted to get a board state going.
Same. TBH.
And then why'd you get rid of it? You could
Uh,
have had a whole
I,
board
I
state
didn't
going.
I didn't want you to get a board stake on. I wanted to get a board stake on, is what I was saying.
Let's just activate this card. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Very
Was
different
that
game from game one.
26? Yeah, very different game. Um, that's game. You have 2 ways to destroy 2 monsters. I'm
Yep.
not coming back from that.
You don't have
Good
any
game.
normal summons? I mean, I guess you can only kill one
It
thing.
doesn't
Whatever
matter
you
though.
summon is gonna get popped.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You have 2 ways to get rid of 2 monsters, so did
Yeah.
not matter.
Yeah. Clown control, baby. It's pretty fun. It's just real tough to deal with once I get established.
Yeah.
All right, well, GG's.
Good
Tell me a little bit
games.
more about your decks, Aaron. What was the big payoff for your equip deck?
Well, I was running 10 equips, 18 spells. Running 2 Mahavilo, 2 Benkei, 2 Library, 2 Searchers for equip cards, Magician to do the other cards. That's what was like my mistake. I could have gotten level 3 out, it was 1100, and I could have equipped him with like a whole bunch of stuff to start attacking in. I think it would have done enough. I did have Seal to be able to attack directly, but you didn't have any face downs. I misread Ballista because I thought it gained 15 just period, but it's only against defense.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no. So I mean, I am running the Gearfried Iron Knight combo
Mm-hmm.
with Elma, and then of course I happen to actually pull the Gearfried boss monster. But I have a Marionette that can just read multiple spell counters, just either gain a whole bunch of life or with no limit, just destroy. Well, take 2 off to destroy 1 monster in the field.
Yeah.
That's not a once per
So
turn.
not once per turn.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The problem, well, I think the main reason why, main reason why I lost the second game was because I had 2 tributes in hand, Jinzo and one of the Monarchs, and
Mm.
nothing else. I was like, yeah. Plus, Cyberjar couldn't go off reasonably so. It was just a bad second turn.
I guess it's pretty cool if you have Gearfried Elma to just like draw, or I guess you would need library, so you can Gearfried Elma library, draw your whole deck, and that gets you
Yeah,
to
you'd be
the
drawing
Gearfried
cards.
Final Form and probably a bunch
Yeah,
of
you
other
you
stuff.
would just win that 1 turn because you'd have every removal, you'd have whatever.
Right. All the equipped spells.
Yeah, I mean it would be pretty nasty. You could really like cherry pick your 1 turn, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to have the combo because I think you got Gearfried out before I drew Elma, or if I had Elma, I just never drew Gearfried. So
Yeah, I popped Gearfried early in game one.
yeah, so it was a cool little idea because like I pulled the boss monster. It's like I was gonna play this deck anyway, but now I have even more incentive to do so.
For sure.
A little bit of spell counter, a little bit of equips, and of course keeping like the 3-4 staples. I had Mirage Dragon too, just in case I didn't get Jinzo, but I never pulled him any game.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, cool deck. I like
yeah.
it.
hmm
Carson, looks like you updated your chaos list. Did you just add in like the creator package, or did you make any other changes?
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, got in that. Got in the my body is a shield. Um, did I get anything else in there? Oh, I got those atomic fireflies in there.
Oh yeah.
Good
Just
addition,
so I could have
honestly.
more. Yeah, I needed more like little light creatures that can just die and go to the graveyard.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, more
So,
lights are good to have. I'm a big
yeah,
fan myself of Thunder Nyan Nyan in Chaos decks
it's a
because
pity.
On an empty board or a board with all lights, it's a big monster, and if you have other darks, it's a way to immediately get a light in the grave. So it's kind of
True.
nice little card.
For
Um,
sure.
yeah, I mean, you saw my deck. It's clown control. I'm playing like a couple of floodgates. I have two level limit Bs and two gravity binds that are in here just because every monster in the deck,
And
with a couple of exceptions, is under level 4. Um, there's like Witch, Tsukiyomi, Exiled Force, and Giant Rat are the only cards that are level 4, but everything else is like a level 3 or a level 2 monster. So, yeah, we're doing like a little bit of stun, a little bit of changing battle positions, a little bit of tempo control type stuff.
sure.
It's pretty fun. I like this deck.
Yeah, I didn't really realize the strength of it obviously until you play Stumbling. Like, oh, that's
Yeah,
really strong.
Stumbling is kind of the card that ties it all together. And I could have even gone like more in on that. Like if you, I don't know if you're familiar with the card Labyrinth of Nightmare or not. It is a continuous trap card that at the beginning of each player's end phase, it changes the battle position of all their monsters. So like you can do some pretty funny stuff with like normal summon Dream Clown, Stumbling change it to defense, it pops something in the end step, change it back to attack, use zero gravity during your opponent's turn, change it back to defense, pop something else, and you can kind of just like pop something on every turn basically.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's pretty crazy.
yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, GG's. So yeah, give me the skinny on your pulls this week. How'd your Flaming Eternity treat you? Anything cool? I saw the cool Gear Freak guy. Anything else notable from you guys?
Um, I mean, you saw the Lightning
I
Vortex
saw
too.
Lightning Vortex too. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't think Concealing Light's even that good. But that's like the only other card I like looked at. I'm like, oh, that's a cool card just by card. I didn't get any of the Phoenix. Like, I like the hand, but I didn't get the Phoenix, so that's nothing really.
Did you get any Wing
Uh,
Blast?
Wind Blast.
Yeah, Phoenix Wing Blast.
Yes. I did get some of the support cards. I think I got two GHQ and like two Wind Blast. What's the full name of GHQ?
GHQ is like pop your own monster, I think, to mill your opponent for 2. It really only matters in like very specific decks that care about popping their own cards.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Wing
Cool.
Blast is just like a generic piece of really strong removal.
Yeah, I got two of those. And yeah, two is sold on GHQ.
What about your
Otherwise,
rep?
like nothing else of
You
note.
get
What's
you get
up?
you get Rescue Cat.
Uh, yeah, I got a playset.
Feels good, man.
Mhm.
Same.
What about you, Carson? Anything notable?
And I got a playset of Rescue Cat. I got two Phoenix Winged Wind Blast. Got a Lightning Vortex. And is that it? Might be it.
Okay. Nothing else above super.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Well, I only pulled like 12
Oh,
in
okay.
Flaming
Oh,
Eternity.
interesting.
Where did the
Um,
rest go to?
what did they go to? Uh, Dark Beginning one. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, hmm, what was it? It might have been Invasion of Chaos.
That would be fair. I could not fault somebody for
What is
dipping back
it?
into that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
It's
find out
something.
in the video. Yeah.
You'll see it in the polls. Yeah.
Were you like digging for something in particular, do you know, or?
Um, I kind of was. I was wanting more pieces for my normal monsters deck.
Oh
Um,
yeah. I feel like you have a better
so
normal package than I do. Like as I was putting that deck together, I was like, I have one Archfiend Soldier, I have no Mad Dog of Darkness, I have no Dark Blade, I have like I don't have any of those normal monsters. I feel like you have like at least two or three of like all those names.
yeah, I've got some really good ones. That's like why I want to make it.
Yeah,
Is because I feel like I have like so many good pieces.
right.
But at the same time, I had to break the O2 streak first. So
Very true, very true. I don't know that the normal deck does that, to be honest, but we'll see. I mean, yours is probably better than mine is. Mine really looks like the worst deck I've built. I might still play it next week. Yeah, I went fully in on Flaming Eternity. I actually like the set. A fair enough deal. I feel like it's like a pretty good set. I didn't get shit from this set, really. As is tradition with me, I didn't pull really any of the high rarity cards. I got one super rare, which was Lightning Vortex, to be fair. It's probably like the best generic super in the set, so I can't complain about that.
For sure.
But that's the only super I got. Everything else was rares or below. Yeah, I mean, I got playset of Benkai, playset of Blade Rabbit. I got playset of Chiron the Mage, which is pretty neat. I got playset of Good Goblin Housekeeping, which I'm happy about. Playset of Insect Knight. Playset of Wing Blast. Playset of Pole Position. I only got 2 Rescue Cat. I got 1 Concealing Light, and then I got a playset of Threatening Roar. So it's most of what I wanted from the set, but I wouldn't be upset about getting like a, Grand Mark or a Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys or Silent Swordsman or whatever, but it's fine. We did okay. It wasn't anything insane, but it was fine.
Right on.
yeah.
All right. Well, good stuff, boys. You got anything else to say here about Flaming Eternity?
No, sir.
Nah, not really.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, Carson. The losing streak is over.
Yeah.
No more free bans for you.
Ah, darn. I was just working up a big spreadsheet of them.
I bet. I mean, you have plenty of targets. Honestly, I understand why you've been hitting the floodgates because they are miserable to play under. But I am kind of surprised that you haven't hit like more of the cards that have been seeing like a lot of play. Like Delinquent Duo, I feel like I've gotten a lot of mileage out of that card.
Yeah, I was kind of. I mean, it's reasonable. The Kaiser Coliseum. I'm not
Absolutely,
disagreeing with it.
Kaiser Coliseum sucks dick. Her fucking
He does
blows.
make a great point that the Confiscation, the Delinquent Duo, they've been hitting like constantly every game, every game. Whether it's against
It
you or
seems
me.
like I see them like turn one like every game, and it's like
Consistently.
backbreaking. I think getting hit by like Confiscation and Delinquent Duo turn one is like so backbreaking.
So
Yeah.
I'm not, of course, trying to coach. You can keep on banning whatever you feel is right. It's,
Yeah.
So far, your bans have again been justifiable, but it is surprising. If we're trying to get this king to get off his throne, that's not really helping him out by getting rid of the floodgates.
Yeah, I guess I could do some targeted bans.
Well, don't both of you like have a ban ticket that you're just sitting on? Yeah, both of you just have a ban ticket you're sitting on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look what you've done to yourself.
I don't care. Those cards are problem cards. I'm not gonna try and say they're fine. Those cards are fucking miserable. Do whatever you want. I'm not saying necessarily those should be the top priority hits, but I'm just saying maybe don't ignore Delinquent Duo. Don't get me wrong. I love resolving it every time I do. But I can't imagine that it feels good to get hit by that game after game.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. But we work around it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, in Chaos, I guess you care about it less because it's fine to get stuff in your yard. It's not that bad, I guess. All right, well, good games, boys. That is gonna wrap us up here for this week, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right. See you then.
Later.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that's going to do us here for another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Circuit. If you made it all the way to the end, thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and give it a like, comment if you got anything to say, and subscribe to see more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Circuit in the future. Stay tuned next week for the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.